Okay, that's how she starts her day, by yawning. As you can see, 2 doses left to go on Pepper and her intestinal parasites. Her fatigue level is constant, and it's almost at 3/4 before this thing has run its course. I've been pretty good about the time that I've had parasites. Been going through it. Yeah. So, okay. The point being, though, is that she's almost totally exhausted, and I had to run with her. I had to get, in the first few days, I had to make sure I got all the mushrooms I needed because she couldn't do anything. I mean, now she can't do anything. Like, I can't walk very far or do very much. She had a warm day, so I was able to clip up the hill there and get some fur chopped up. And using the fur... Oh, you can just eat that, yeah. Get rid of our fish bits. Alright. Let's see here. Fresh. Gamey. Alright. Gamey. We'll get rid of that. There we go. So she's starting her day exhausted. How many calories is that? 1,700. That's a fair bit. So, yeah, she starts her day yawning and wishing that she had some energy. The time I spend fishing is going to make up for the no cabin fever I'm going to get now, because I did spend a couple of days. Now I'm having trouble finding arrows. I killed a deer here, and I had 2 arrows. The arrow that hit the deer and bounced off, apparently bounced off into another dimension, because it disappeared. That arrow was gone. Then I fired 2 shots following the deer, and one of those disappeared. Then you'll see this napping wolf up here. I fired a shot at him, and there should have been an arrow that skittered off right in here. But I have looked everywhere, and it didn't like roll back underneath these things or anything like that. I don't know. Not so bad in the snow, because I've had some killing go on up there. But yeah, she wakes up and she can't lift her backpack. She's just exhausted.
No. Looks like I survived another night.
So I used fishing to stock up on a bunch of food. Even though I could have used wolf meat, right? But it seems to me almost like they've nerfed the bow. I've had a couple of headshots. And then, of course, I was hunting another deer back over this direction. And right where I'm facing, there should be, possibly by that small stone rock thing in that big rock formation, there should be an arrow there as well. But yeah, I found that I've lost about a half dozen of them because at first I just chalked it up to me being not very observant. What do I keep in here? Wood. And what wood do I have? Okay. Yeah, but there should be... Like, yeah, there should be arrows on the ice. And there is no arrows. There's not a one. Although I have found... Like, I have missed and picked up 2 arrows. So they're not all going missing. But I think some of them are sinking through the ice. And I'd love to be wrong. Because then there'd be 4 more arrows laying out here just for me. And probably 5. But yeah, I did circles and circles. Looking, thinking, well, maybe what if it took a sideways bounce or it slid across the ice for a really long time, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, you have intestinal parasites. You pretty much scared the living daylights out of me, lady. Oh well. She's on Team Gutworm. There's gonna be worms in the gut, so. Yeah, she's exhausted now. Just for a second here, I thought I saw an arrow. I got all excited and said, oh, maybe I am wrong. Well, I'm taking that stone because it's floating in the air. You can't just walk past a sign like that. Yeah, pretty sure that I lost a bunch of arrows. Not really worried. It just gives her something to do when she's done dealing with these parasites. Gotta remember to cook that. I did end up killing that deer. But yeah, I shot him in the head, right here. And his response to getting shot in the head was to run away. Which I guess if my legs still worked, I also would run away. But then he got down there and I fired a couple of shots at him as he ran away, but more down at this angle. A little further back. But yeah, this is the exact situation I was in. And I got it on the ice there, and not only the arrow that I shot him with, but the arrows I shot at him, one of those was gone. So, not hilarious. But at the same time, kind of gives her something to do. Because, well, she kind of needs something to do. If I'm going to get her to, 1,000 days or whatever, she still has hundreds of days to go. So, she has to pass that time doing something. So, might as well, she's going to go back to the mine or the dam and wipe out a bunch of furniture and Metal furniture, that is. So yeah, this is her setup in Mystery Lake. There's already a hammer at the, whatchamacallit there, the forge, I think. A little wood pile here. Been slacking off with that, but it's hard with the 0 energy on the parasites, but always love a good update because they always throw new furniture around you can break up usually. So she does have bear hides, deer hides, wolf hides, things like that here. Extra sapling, some extra cloth, some more cattail stalks. Just extra stuff, extra water, just to kind of keep her going. Keep her stuff fixed up.
So
She doesn't have a rabbit pelt here that I'm aware of. We got, you know, sports vest and jeans that can get torn up sometime if she's looking for something to do. But yeah, she's exhausted. So let's have a little nap. It gets Pepper up and about, you know. She had to do a lot of fancy footwork, found some cattails, because she hasn't actually gone through looking for all the cattails or anything like that. So every once in a while, she'll go to a spot where she hasn't harvested them, and she'll pick a half dozen or something. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I just wanted to see, or wanted to show you how bad that exhaustion gets from these parasites. And also the cap on my overall condition is pretty bad. I mean, if you look at 72%, yeah, so cuts me back to 70% condition. I don't even know if that's compounded by cabin fever, because it could be. She does keep the weight pretty trim. Oh, a lot of fish oil going on here. Drop this one for now. Fill that up for now. Normally doesn't walk around with a pry bar. So, and 5 stones is excessive. But I found the pry bar and thought, well, I'll bring it with me. I've pretty much pried into everything except for the occasional car trunk, which at this stage, you know, it's not very important that I find that rotted whatever is out there. And I left another pry bar, I believe, back with the other hammer. Anyway, she's got to make more arrows because she's been losing arrows. But as you can see,
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
with all my gear and a fair bit of water, she keeps it, she can carry another 10 kilograms. So I've got my emergency cedar and my emergency coal. This combination with a few sticks will save your life. Or can save your life. Don't bet on it. I have a bunch of tea. A lot of it's been drinking back. A lot of the rose hips. Because I'll tend to carry those. I'll carry like one reishi. But the bark tea is a nice addition. I like that. Just it's more food, more availability. My bow is getting worn down. That's about my 4th bow I think I've burnt through. But I usually stop around 40 and set them down and make another one. I've got a lot of saplings. So yeah, I came in with 10 arrows. I now have 7, but I made arrows here. So yeah, I lost 6 arrows. So I got to go back, make more arrowheads. I'm out of, this is my last whetstone. The last whetstone I can find. The last thing I know where it is. So yeah, she's starting to run out of resources. Not seriously, though. I mean, she just lives in 3 different places and goes fishing and chops wood and gathers sticks. She rarely fires her bow. Yeah, she really does anything extreme. She just is, it's like The Sims. Her clothing, of course, 25-degree warmth bonus. It's not her best. She's been, yeah, she could probably use a little bit of a touch up. And all right, it's getting there. She's not doing too bad, actually. It's all in the 80s, so it's all degrading at kind of the same pace. Oh, I have no cloth on me. That's bizarre. Anyhow, we'll see you next time. Till then, keep surviving. This isn't the end of the episode, of course. This is just where Pepper is. We're going to part ways with her and let her get her couple of days of healing in. What we're actually going to do now is go kill that Dead Man's Challenge I got going on. So we'll see you in a sec. Oh, okay. We'll take it. 34 minutes on that. 34 minutes, eh? $22 minutes. Okay. Add the fuel. Oh. Let's get the water in there. Okay, so welcome back to the Dead Man's Challenge. Whoop-de-doop. Bloody sewing kit. What sewing can I do? That's what I want to know. So, the sun's about to come up. And, of course, if you've played this game, you know that this is the coldest part of the day. So I need to find a couple of sticks out here, hopefully. So that I can survive the coldest part of the day. Nothing? I've probably already ripped through here a couple of times. Alright. Oh, nope. Nope. Gotta hurry and get back before I lose all my temperature. 1 stick? I come out here for a stick? Come on, guys. Shoot me another couple sticks here. Yeah. Okay. What do I have for food? No food. No food. Okay, that's a problem. Did you seriously see me from all the way over there? I shouldn't have paused. Just need one cattail. Come on, cattail. Oh, cold damage. Oh, I've got a hat. That's helpful. Storm lantern, sure. Piece of wood. Hey, you know what? I need that. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm freezing to death, but, you know, I figure the guy's dead anyway, so anything he does is pretty darn cool as far as an accomplishment goes. Alright, hurry on in there, fella. Got a couple more sticks out here, that's great news. Ooh, frostbite risk. Nice. Throw that in there. Eat this guy. And this guy. Throw on the old hat. Ooh, 1 degree. Holy cow, it's going to be huge. How much time do I have on this here? 1 hour and 27. Perfect. Get some more water going. Sleep for an hour. Take that. We got 34 minutes on this thing. I'm hoping that the sun continues to rise. Well, I mean it will, but it continues to warm the day. That'd be a weird one. Just get stuck. But yeah, I'm hoping that the sun warms the day enough that I can sleep in that place without dying. He's conflicted. He's no longer conflicted. What? You don't miss the rabbits or what? Oh boy. Beat it, dude. Okay. It's only able to grab 1 stick there. Not very helpful. I've got a wolf out front now. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to sleep for an hour. Hopefully when the fire goes out, it doesn't freeze her to death. Okay, so -8. -8. So if I heal this guy, use it, hop in here and sleep for an hour. Okay, let's put that away. See what we have. -6. Okay, okay. I know it's really risky, but you can sit at the -1, 0 in that range, provided there's not a wind chill. Okay, it's clear sky, so it's not a blizzard. I know, you're like, just get it over with. I'm working on it. Okay, so. Oh. Well, I really wanted to not do this. All right, well, I said let's kill him. So the long dark's really taking me up on that, eh? Yep. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting something different. It'll give me good weather when I'm not ready to go, but as soon as I'm pretty much there, and we're done being exhausted and I've made it, just scraped through another experience, it does this to me. So, not really leaving me in a lot of options. Although that does sound like the I'm about to stop blizzarding wind. But it could be because I'm behind wind cover as well. Because my whole idea was, of course, was to try to summit. But I'm losing too much condition now to give that a reasonable shot, I believe. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, I'm actually warming up in here? Sure. See, I'm betting on the high weather variability. Just because I'm kind of trying to figure out what that means. Because to me, high weather variability means that the weather changes a lot, not just changes as soon as you try to start a fire. You know, it's like, oh, it's, yeah, variable weather because you're trying to start a fire. Very, suddenly windy. But this blizzard, it's going to last 9 hours. No problems, right? Like, what do we got here? Okay, so I'm going to just continue on with my goofy plan here. I'm not going to get any better well rested. I need to keep an eye out for not only wolves, but how good is this torch? It's not the best darn torch I'm going to light. So I have to kind of keep an eye out for wolves, of course, and an eye out for sticks. Well, now I'm wondering about which way I should go. Already out of... I'm hoping that's a deer scratching. Already out of temperature. Oh, I'm not going to make it. I mean, I might as well dork around and pick cattails if I'm not going to make it, right? Where are you? Should be a wolf accosting me at some point. That's why I have this torch out. I'm fully expecting to get harassed. The wolf bird is not helping. Ooh, stick. Don't have a lot of torches. Got a lot of matches, though. Is this the ledge? No, this is not the ledge. Ah, that's the ledge. Yep, ledge. Just looking for... Uh-huh. I thought there was a couple of sticks. Ooh. See, that almost made me... It's a fir limb, and it's down there, and it almost made me walk right off the edge. Nice to have some tea to heat up, you know? Alright. Ooh, a stick. Ooh, another stick. Things are coming up stick land. Here we go. Not exactly liking how quickly my condition is running out. I hear you, airplane. I'm coming. See if I can get into that plane before I die. Ooh, more sticks. Okay, so sometimes there's a dead deer up here. And saplings, but the deer's gone and the sapling has been chopped down, so. All right, starving. Yeah, I didn't start very well, and the weather's been kind of a jerk this whole run. So, I mean, I'd love to just exclusively blame the weather, but for me to be running up here as my immediate source of matches was kind of insane. But then getting stuck here was also kind of rough. I hear the rabbits, but for just a second I thought I was going to get something else there. Ooh, another stick. Okay, well, you know, we're in it. I guess we're going to enter this cave and maybe warm up. Maybe. Nope, not warming up. Okay, so how about now? Oh, good. Okay. I'm going to make some progress with this. I'm going to light a... We'll eat that. Might as well. Drink some water. Alright. So she's starting to warm up a little bit. That's good. We'll use that for sure. Oh, yep. That's right. This is high enough off the ground, up that you can get hurt. I've done it. What is it? The one with the boards. That cave. Yeah, you can definitely get hurt in that one. I've done that too. Oh, some coal. That would have come in handy. What do you got? Ooh, antibiotics. That's a treat. A book about stuff. Ooh, a chocolate bar. That's also a treat. Do we have a feather for you? Sorry, bud. I got nothing. You can have one of these. Do we stop in here and have a fire? Or do I keep going and get through to the other side? And then set. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it that way. I'll keep traveling. And then we'll have a fire in the other end. Just a short fire. Got anything in the dead end at all? Nothing? No coal or anything nice? No? Coal is nice. Yep, that's the way out. So I think there's at least one more piece of coal kicking around in this room with the pillar. Right? One? No? Oh, there it is. Okay. let's set up a fire in this corner. Holster that. Sure. If it works, it works. So I'm going to warm up and then get some sleep, and when it's time to go, I'll bring you in on that, and we'll head on up to the three-way cave and see if I can keep heading in the direction of the summit while staying alive. Don't worry, I doubt it as well. I doubt it as well. Okay. Make one of these. Okay, well, it's not quite noon. So it's going to be real super cold. She only has that delightful little vest on and a hat. And that's better than the outfit she left the house in, so. So 2 downward arrows out of the wind. And 3 in it. Well, here we are at the cave. Somebody totally checked out when they named this place. What are we gonna call this? Call it the cave. However, all this fuel is important. Ooh, nice torch. It is a nice torch. Oh, another book. Now, do I warm up or do I continue? I'll continue. We'll warm up at this other cave over here. Oh, rose hips, sure. Now, the last time I tried this, I didn't have a bedroll, so it went about as well as you'd expect. I give it a shot on the way by, but I can't stop. Starting to freeze, though. Still -3. Ooh, I can drop this down. Oh no, come on, really? Where was the -3 plus the 3.8? I'm sorry, I misread that. That said -3 and then, yeah. Wow. Well, 3 is bigger than 3.8 sometimes. So just keep that in mind if you're ever doing any measurements or anything like that. That's important. Yep, 3 degrees. Because I think if it's 3.9, it should display it as 4 degrees if it doesn't do that, you know? So there goes what remains of my condition. So that wasn't cool, I don't think, that it would do that. .8 versus 3. Boy, do I feel silly now. What's that? Here we go. 15 minutes. Okay. Treat yourself, girl. Have the whole darn thing. All right. Grab this guy. We'll light that up. Okay, well, I feel, yeah, a little bit ripped off that did that. Just on the, you know, because I did lose, you know, another 10 or 15% condition that I didn't necessarily need to lose, and I wouldn't have lost had I known that unfortunate mathematical system was going to come into play. That's unfortunate. Because I was getting to the point where I started to, I know it sounds crazy, but I started to have a little bit of hope for this guy. I thought, you know what, if he can continue his bit here, he might be able to make it to another deer carcass and get something to eat and use those calories to kind of sail through. But yeah, it was not meant to be. Well, who knows? It might actually still happen for him, or her, but jeez, this is irritating. I'm going to be looking for birch bark the whole way now. Not a lot of birch bark goes down out here on the old Timberwolf. I'm wondering if some actually appears up there, where you got to fight all those wolves. There's some reishi, but I got a feeling if I go to it, I'm going to call out, get some company on me, and I don't want that, really. Girl's got to survive. She needs a reishi, you know? She's not going to survive, but don't tell her that. You know, and they kind of keep the birch bark around birch trees. So this is one thing I was kind of hoping for, that if I saw a birch tree, I could rely on a little bit of birch bark. Because you know what we're doing, right? We're going to go and get this dealt with real quick here. I'm not interested in the herky-jerky walk all the way up there. Okay, come on, we got... She's hungry. You know, on another playthrough, I might have killed you. But this guy's unarmed, so... Oh, more firewood. Oh, we're swimming in it. Okay, we got some coal over here. Let's get a fire going. Not with that. And, oh. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. So I'll see you when she's a little bit clearer of head and mind and such, and we'll head on up the mountain. See if we can get up there. Okay? Okay, now we get to take a nice leisurely stroll with no calories. That birch bark did do a little bit of a lift, so that is nice. Just on the off chance that there's a little bit scattered around this particular tree base. All right. Perfect. Didn't exactly want to run there, but kind of really needed to run. Oh, here it comes. Okay, here we go. Can I make it up this rope without dying? I doubt it. But, again, gonna keep trying. Okay, how's the sprint? Okay, good. Let's go. Okay. I don't know. I might die of starvation, actually. Which would be a new one for me. I've never actually successfully killed myself due to starvation. But if that's the thing that puts me over, well then that's how it goes. Oh, we're out of water. Is there anything at all I can eat? How about some shoes? Oh no. Well, I tried. I'll give it my best, but here you go, kid. Treat yourself. There you go. Might as well finish off your water. Yeah, take that can with you. Why not? Okay, so take the torch. I have no real hope here. Okay, so this is the way I need to go. Okay. See, I don't even have enough calories or condition to sleep to get up that rope. So, unless I find a big pile of food in here somewhere, it's probably not going to happen. So, oh well, I get to try another one, I guess. Oh, look, a piece of coal. Can you eat coal? It used to be animal matter all those years ago. So yeah, I think as soon as she gets hungry, she's going to fade into the long dark due to starvation. It's a little bit more difficult to play this game when you're everything's sliding in and out of focus and you're falling all over the place. Oh. Woo! This is quite the incredible effect going on here. Well, oh, okay. Well, I blame 3.8. Thank you very much for watching. Next guy I'm not going to kill so quickly, I promise. All right. See you next time. Till then, keep surviving. He would have made it.